Right now, as I speak, some of the most powerful warplanes on Earth, American B-2 stealth bombers, are flying over the Pacific Ocean with the destination of Guam, a strategic U.S. base. But their true mission may be something much bigger. The United States might be preparing to join Israel in striking Iran's most protected nuclear site, Fordo. And if that happens, we're talking about a turning point in the region, possibly even in the world. Let me explain why this moment is critical and why what's happening right now in the sky could mean a major military operation is near. But before we continue, if you want to stand with Israel today, I invite you to visit theisraelstore.com and support local businesses who are struggling under the weight of the war. Seeing the bombers flying closer to the Middle East is not just routine military activity. American B-2 stealth bombers, each one costing over $2 billion, have taken off from the Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri and are heading across the Pacific Ocean. They're not flying alone. Several refueling tankers aircrafts took off with them. Now, here's what really matters. The bombers were refueled immediately after takeoff. That's not normal. That tells us that they took off with something extremely heavy. Most likely the U.S. military's most powerful non-nuclear weapon, the Massive Ordnance Penetrator, also known as the MOP. This weapon is specifically designed for one thing: destroying deep underground nuclear facilities. And the only plane that can carry it is the B-2. So, if we put it this way, you don't move B-2s halfway across the world, fully loaded, possibly, with multiple refueling tankers in the sky just for training. That's preparation for action, if you ask me. Now, let's talk about the target everyone's watching, Fordo. Fordo is Iran's most secure nuclear facility. It's built 300 feet under solid rock inside a mountain near the city of Qom, which is, by the way, the most religious city in Iran. You can say the heart of the Islamic regime. This facility, Fordo, is not just hidden. It's protected by advanced aerial defenses, including systems from Russia, even though Israel actually humiliated both Russia and Iran when it very easily dismantled Iran's aerial defenses and just destroyed them in a matter of hours. So Fordo is where Iran is believed to be enriching uranium to levels needed for an atomic bomb. Intelligence agencies have warned for years, if Iran builds a nuclear weapon, it will most likely happen at Fordo. So far, Israel's ongoing campaign has hit many Iranian targets, military commanders, nuclear scientists, missile factories, but Fordo is still untouched. Why? Well, according to foreign reports, they suggest that Israel doesn't have the weapons to take it out. But America does. And now, America's most powerful bombers are moving. That's not coincidence. Let me tell you what this aircraft can do. The B-2 Spirit is the most advanced bomber in the world. Its stealth, almost invisible to radar, its design allows it to fly into heavily defended areas without being detected. It can fly 6,000 nautical miles without refueling, and with refueling, it can reach any point on Earth. It's actually the most important part is that it can carry MOPs, Massive Ordnance Penetrators. Each of these bombs weighs 3,000 pounds, and it's made to go through 200 feet of reinforced concrete and rock before exploding. So this is what it takes to destroy a facility like Fordo, or should I say this mountain range of Fordo, because it's not just one mountain. And this bomb is not regular. It's meant for one job, and one job only: to destroy hardened, buried military sites that no other weapon can reach. So when we see B-2 bombers are in the air carrying these bombs, possibly, the world needs to pay attention. And now President Trump has said that he will decide within 2 weeks whether the United States will join Israel's military campaign against Iran or not. That decision window began a few days ago. Israel has already made its move, The strikes began June 13, Friday the 13th. The Israeli Air Force has been targeting Iran's nuclear infrastructure, scientists and military leaders. But reports say that without American bunker buster bombs, Iran's most protected facility, Fordo, will survive. So that's why this moment is so important. The U.S. may be preparing for this dramatic strike. Later today, actually, President Trump is expected to hold national security meetings. And sources confirm the option to strike Fordo with bunker buster bombs is being seriously considered. But I have to say I like what Prime Minister Netanyahu said. He said Israel will do what's best for Israel and America will do what's best for America. Now, with everything that we heard right now, let's keep it simple. Basically, if the U.S. decides to act, it won't be loud, it won't be obvious, it'll be silent, quick, and devastating. Because the B-2s will fly high above radar detection, likely at night. The bomb bay doors open. One or two massive ordnance penetrators drop. They fall fast, gain speed from gravity, and smash through hundreds of feet of mountain and concrete. The explosion happens underground, collapsing the facility and burying Iran's nuclear program in rubble. And by the time anyone realizes what happened, it's already done and gone. This kind of strike would change everything. It would delay Iran's nuclear capabilities by years, possibly permanently. It would shake the regime to its core. And by the way, if you're asking, Iranian people want this to happen. Let's be clear. Iran has already shown its true face. Since the start of Israel's campaign, Iran has fired over 470 ballistic missiles and launched around 1,000 drones at Israel. Civilians have died, apartment buildings have been destroyed, they have targeted a hospital in Israel, even a mosque. They don't care who they hit. This is not theoretical, this is real war. Iran wants to destroy Israel. That's not my opinion. That's their official policy. And they're moving forward, getting the most dangerous weapon on earth to do it. Israel cannot allow that. No country can allow that. Neither can America. Especially because Iran also wants to see the destruction of America. It's also a goal of theirs. But of course, that is never going to happen. And I also want to answer the claim that some have that striking Fordo is too dangerous, that it could escalate things. But what's more dangerous? Stopping a nuclear Iran or allowing them to finish building an atomic bomb and then stopping them? We have a moral obligation to act for the sake of generations to come. There are moments in history where hesitation can lead to catastrophe. This is one of those moments. If Iran is allowed to finish building a nuclear weapon, the world will never be the same. It will embolden every terror regime. It will put Israel in constant danger. It will start a nuclear arms race across the Middle East, possibly the world. Fordo is not just a bunker. It's a symbol of Iran's ambition to dominate the region through fear. And you don't negotiate with that kind of ambition. You destroy it. Fordo needs to be destroyed. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more empty deadlines. And if the B-2s have taken off with bunker busters on board, then we are standing on the edge of something huge. And I pray that President Trump will make the right decision for the sake of humanity, for the sake of peace, and for the sake of the free world. Weakness encourages evil. Strength brings peace. This is the reality of the Middle East. And look, Ronald Reagan knew when the time for words had passed and when the action was needed. He believed that peace through strength wasn't just a slogan. It was a responsibility. When he faced down the Soviet Union, he didn't blink. He didn't ask for permission. He led with conviction, and the world followed. Now, President Trump is facing his Reagan moment. Fordo cannot survive, because if it does, Iran's nuclear program will rise from that mountain, and it will threaten every free nation in the world. History remembers those who act when it matters the most. And of course, we can't talk about Iran, about atomic bombs without mentioning the Bible. If you know the Bible, then you know that Persia, modern-day Iran, is mentioned in the end times prophecy in Ezekiel 38. And it basically says that time will come when nations rise against Israel. Now, we already see nations rising against Israel. We don't know when exactly the end times war is going to take place. But when you look around the headlines today, it's not hard to see the signs. But I have to comfort myself and you as well to always remember that God is in control and He defends His people. And with that note, if you care about the truth, unfiltered facts from the heart, then I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. You're just a click away from subscribing. I will keep updating you with the facts, with the truth, no matter how hard it is to hear. I am Hanania Naftali, and I will always stand with Israel. I will always speak the truth, and I won't stay silent when the world is at a crossroads. God bless you.